You're good.
Good afternoon, Four Seasons team. This is David here from Bourbon Steak, where there's clearly a lot of social distancing here. Unfortunately, it's great to be with you this week again. I hope that the time is not going by too slowly for you all, and you're staying occupied and finding things to clean, organize, redo, reconstruct at home. I think that a lot of us have been taking a lot of time for personal things we wanted to do for a long time. So I don't have too many updates this week, but a couple of things and a couple of questions that you have all sent to us. The first one being with Mayor Bowser saying that as of May 15, mid-May, also the restrictions should be loosened up and maybe adjusted. Yes, that is what she has said. At this point, though, we haven't received confirmation that we will be able to reopen our spa or be able to reopen our restaurants. We really don't know still what's, if it's going to be extended or not. Unfortunately, I was reading something today that said that, cases of COVID-19 had actually increased this past week. Does it mean that we're getting closer to the peak? Maybe. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert when it comes to pandemics, so we really are dependent on communications from the mayor. But I can assure you that as soon as we do get more information about it, and as we get ready to reopen the restaurants or the spa, as we are made aware that we can, you will be the first ones. You will be the first ones to know. The other thing that we are starting this week, and I alluded to it last week, is our Four Seasons and Mina family dinners that we're starting this weekend. Thank you to quite a bit of you who have volunteered to be here in the kitchen and help us prepare some of it. We will be ready for May 8th. We will be waiting for you on the loading dock. You'll be able to stay in your car on 29th Street, and we'll be able to deliver to you those meals. I would ask you, though, to make sure that, and Jason will place that onto the video today, make sure that you utilize the link to be able to RSVP so we can prepare for the right amount of people, and also so we can make sure that we don't have all of you coming at 1 o'clock and then make it very difficult for us to respect the social distancing as well. So definitely the pickup will be between 2 and 4 p.m. So if you can help us making sure that we deliver this to you in the best fashion possible while we respect the CDC compliance would be really amazing. But I know that the chef has prepared an amazing meal. We'll have actually two representatives from the Mina Group that will be here with us as well. Mark Politzer, who's worked here for almost 10 years, that I'm sure a lot of you know, and then many other employees, as I've mentioned, that actually have volunteered their times. If you look at the GoFundMe page, we are actually at almost $17,000 right now. I sent a note to a few of our elite guests. I was speaking to Mr. Mesfui today, who said that he was going to contribute. You saw Mrs. Iris Smith, who put $5,000 there. Mr. Tom Donahue put $2,000. Mrs. Trevelyan, that comes and sees us 3 times a week, also has put over $1,000 in there. And a lot of you as well. And we're doing this for you. Right, and while I'm touched that you did, really please know that you don't have to. We're really doing this for you. It's not a mean to tax you any further than you already taxed, with the current situations, and make me quite emotional to know that those in need are actually the ones putting the money on that fund. It's tells you about the people we have here. So I will be there obviously on Friday, and I definitely look forward to being able to, even if it's only visually, to be able to have some contact with you and give you one of those meals as a reminder. We will be able to give up to 4 people, and it's a meal for 3 days, so you'll have 3 different items. I think that the chef has actually a salmon for May 8th. He has a half Cornish hen, and then also an eggplant parmigiana. So even if you're a vegetarian, there's something that works, for you in here. And then we'll do the same thing on May 15th and May 22nd. So we definitely hope to see as many of you as possible. And that is really it for me today. I will actually pass this on now to Jason, who will have a little interview with Austin Phillips. Austin is our new director of sales and marketing, who came from the Force in San Francisco and who has replaced Deborah, who is now retiring, and who was actually sending me a note this week to pass on her regards to all of you. And she's definitely be taking advantage of her retirement to clean her house and do all of the things I was talking about earlier in this video. So again, as always, I miss you tremendously, and we all do. We think about you, and we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Friday, not just because we can be helpful, but because we would enjoy seeing you. All right?
Austin, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me for a few minutes to share a little bit about yourself with the rest of the team. Here we are 6 feet apart in the middle of an empty restaurant. I really wish we were with you, our team, to introduce in person, but we want to take a few minutes to get to know you and who you are and where you come from. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, first of all, I just want to say hi to everyone, and I hope this video finds you and your family staying well. I was born and raised in San Francisco. I studied abroad in Germany for a semester. Lived up in Lake Tahoe, and I did my internship. Then my career has taken me to Lake Placid, New York, and Boston, Massachusetts. So DC will be my third stint on the East Coast.
Wow, that's a lot of travel. Would you say travel is your passion?
It is. I think when I initially went abroad for the first time when I studied in 2000, it really kind of just sparked the travel bug in me and really solidified that it was something that I wanted to do for my career, because I just enjoy kind of exploring new cultures and meeting people and traveling.
Tell me about the most memorable career moment that you ever had.
I think certainly getting the director of sales and marketing position in San Francisco with Four Seasons was something that I'll remember for a long time. I wanted to join this brand for the better part of my career. It was a brand that I admired for a long time, and so when I finally got that opportunity, that's something that will stick with me. Also, certainly moving across country during a pandemic to DC is something that I'll remember forever, I'm sure.
So you arrived here from San Francisco. First time you walk into the hotel, what was your first impression?
The hotel was beautiful. Obviously, it was empty, so it was a little weird, but there was a lot more green space than I had anticipated for an urban hotel. But the garden was beautiful, and really, looking at the variety of offerings we have for our guests, it really got me excited to be here and to get those back up and running and get our team members back and welcome our guests and our clients at the hotel again is something that I look forward to.
Yeah, we have great offerings outside in the patio, amazing burgers and cocktails. What's your favorite cocktail?
I love a fresh margarita. I make them at home just with lime juice, a little Cointreau, and a nice Blanco tequila.
Nice. Very California.
Making me thirsty. It's 6:20. So
when you're at home, if it's an off day, what do you like to do?
For the most part, I like to get outside, whether it's with the kids or my wife. We go for a bike ride, play outside. If it's winter, we like to go snowboarding. Just being outside. Most of my day is stuck at a desk inside, so try to get outside whenever I can.
So kids, 2 kids?
2 kids, yeah. Benjamin, who will be 7 next month, and Charlotte, who will be 4 in September.
So you've done a lot, you've moved a lot of places. Tell me, what's something you can't do?
Get anywhere near snakes? Absolutely not. So if there's a snake on property, I'm running for the hills.
As a kid, what's the first memory you can recall?
Oh, I think one of the first memories as a young kid was the 49ers won the Super Bowl in the early 80s, 81 or 82, and I remember being in San Francisco and the parade was happening and I was on my dad's shoulders. That was one of my earliest memories. I'm a big 49er fan, Giants fan, and Warriors fan. I enjoy supporting San Francisco sports.
What's your favorite show on Netflix right now?
There's been a lot of Netflix because I'm living and working in the hotel and by myself. So right now I'm almost done with Ozark, which has been awesome. And then I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy on Netflix as well. I got through all the Chappelle stand-ups, the one that he did here locally in DC last year. That was good as well.
Good. We're really excited to have you on the team. Is there one last message, if we were all together right now, that you would love to tell the team to introduce you?
Just that I'm really excited to be here. This hotel has a reputation in our company for a strong service culture, and I'm just happy to be here and be part of the team. And I really look forward to the day when everybody's back and we're taking care of our guests and we're taking care of each other. So just know that we're working hard every day here to make that happen.
We miss you all. Austin,
Miss
it's
you.
so
I look
nice
forward to
meet
meeting you all in person soon.